I think he woke us up. Did he wake you up, Lila?
Yeah,
All
I'm awake
right.
now.
I think he did. Welcome back to the Slide Podcast, everyone. I'm your host, Coach Aaron, and today my co-host is Lila Brickwall Bratcher. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. So this is like your first chance of really like co-hosting the show with me. You good?
Yeah?
Did you get
Yeah,
the
I'm
royal?
good.
You got the royal treatment and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Well, what's going on in your world? So you're out in California, and
Yeah.
what's things like out there in California right now?
It's pretty chilly still, but
Listen, we don't want to hear anything about being chilly because your chili is nothing compared to us. So you can play the violin on that one. But so what else? What else? I mean, so baseball never stops for you, though, right?
nah.
No.
Like, it never, nothing.
Now you just finished up your basketball season, is that right?
Just finish it up. Finally,
Yeah. Was how long is
I'm
your
done with
basketball season?
basketball. It's like, it was from October all the way until February, like the end of February.
Wow, that
So
is a
it's
long
pretty
season.
long.
Yeah. So what makes you play basketball? Because I know like you've been on the show, and for those that follow us on social media, Lila is one of our field reporters,
hmm
and but you also play basketball. So what do you play basketball for?
I
Like
play
how's
basketball. I just like playing all the sports. So anytime there's an opportunity to play a sport, I just hop on right there.
very cool. Now, are you playing in an all girls league for basketball, or is it co-ed?
It was all girls.
Okay. Now, how'd you do? Did
I
you
did
have to
pretty
game
good.
them little bit?
Yeah.
All right. Who do you think your game resembles? It as a Steph Curry, or who are you playing your modeling your game after?
Kobe.
Kobe.
I have that
Wow.
Mamba mentality.
Mamba mentality. I like that. I
hmm
like that. That's hey, there's Coach Jen.
Hey guys, sorry. I didn't realize it had to be on Google Chrome and then you had to download whatever. So here we are.
Yep. It's just, first world problems. I
I
know.
know,
It's
I know.
okay. We're already rolling now. So Lila is
Okay.
joining us today.
hmm
Um, so Jen, what's new in your world? So Lila's out in Cali. She told us about her basketball season. What's new with you?
Up to my eyeballs in work. So basically, don't grow up. Don't get any
I
older.
know.
Just stay a kid and keep playing baseball
I know.
and
Wouldn't that
basketball
be
and
so
whatever
much
else.
easier?
Holy
Like, think
cow.
about it.
I'd
Like,
probably be a
what would
lot
it be
happier.
like if you and I could go back and be like a 12-year-old again? Like, you know what? All of those problems that I thought I had as a 12-year-old, man,
I know.
nothing. I
I
mean, it'd
love
be
that.
like not paying no bills, and I mean, Lila's out in Cali, so she knows all about taxes. So, but I mean, it's crazy. How's the softball world going? So your softball season started now. How's it going?
We have our first official game tomorrow. I'm at this time I'm very hopeful. We had a good scrimmage last week. Well, I'll report back next week.
Okay,
We had our
okay,
first scrimmage last week, and we hit really really well, but the catching and throwing
very cool.
was tough.
Yeah, now you're still in 6U, right?
Yeah, last year 6U.
I think so. Jen,
Yes,
you froze on us. Are you still in 6U?
yes, we're in 6U.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something. I've experienced a lot before we get to our guest today. So I think I've told everyone I got voluntold that I was now the head coach of flag football. And I'm gonna tell you, like after our guest today, he's wearing a PG hat. I don't know if you saw what happened this past weekend at a PG tournament, but like sportsmanship in the youth sports game is becoming like an all-time low, I feel like. And hopefully our guests never get a chance to see that, but there was a brawl.
Really?
Like there was a big fight at a PG tournament this past weekend. And I know those guys are scrounging around today to figure out how to repair all of this, but it was rough. Like parents, listen, We're going to go ahead and introduce JJ. How you
Good,
doing,
man.
JJ?
Out here living life playing baseball.
I'm well, you got a PG hat on. I know you just played in the PG tournament, but did you see what happened this past weekend?
No, sir.
No? So check this out, Jen. So this team, obviously, it must have been a highly competitive game. But at the end of the game, obviously the winning team scores the runs, and team comes out, home plate meets the runner coming in. Everybody's so happy. I don't see anything in this video towards the other team or parents or anything, but all of a sudden you see 3 or 4 baseball bats come out of the first base side direction onto the field towards those players and coaches. Like a coach picked up a handful of bats and just launched them out on the field. I mean, it's just unreal. And like I've experienced it too, Jen. We both have experienced like some ultimate lows from adults, and it's sad. And hopefully, everyone out there, if you're listening, look, Jen and I talked about what it was like to be 12 years old again. Let these kids remember what it's like to be 12. Like, quit robbing them and taking all the fun out of the game and making it something that it's not supposed to be. And that's like my PSA for today, Jen.
I
Like,
really like it because you're
like,
absolutely right. I mean, it's sad that the parents have to act that kind of way. It's just sad.
yeah, I agree, Jen. Lila, did you lose her too? You got spotty service where you are.
Oh my gosh.
You're
Yeah.
coming in and out.
Well, I'm at Crunch Fitness in Spartanburg.
Oh, well, let's not advertise for their Wi-Fi. So, but we'll try to keep you in and out. So try to stay. You may want to attach to your Air, your phone maybe, because it freezes you every once in a while. So anyway, let's move over to JJ. JJ, I know you play PG because I see you represented it on your hat. Tell us a little bit about you, man. Where are you from? How old you are, and all that fun stuff.
From San Antonio, Texas. Born and raised here my whole life. I'm 11 years old. I play 12U baseball for Texas 12.
Very cool. All right. Well, dude, all right. What other sports do you play before we dig deep into
Nothing
baseball?
right now. I might try out for my middle school football team, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Hey, dude. Hey, man, yeah. Texas football? Like, that's the real deal stuff there. You ready for
For
that?
sure.
Friday
Yeah.
Night Lights? Have you ever
Yes,
watched
sir.
the TV show Friday Night Lights? You got to go get ready. You got to watch it. That's right. I mean, it's serious in Texas, man. I mean, I thought football was serious here in upstate of South Carolina, but it's a whole nother level in Texas. So, how long you been playing baseball,
Ever
man?
since I was 3 or 4 years old, ever since I first started to see my brother and my dad in the garage hitting, or ever since I saw
Mm-hmm.
my older brother's first baseball game, I was just like, I want that to be me. I want to go out there and do that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now you have an older
He's
brother. How old
20.
is he? 20. All right. He
Yes,
plays
sir.
some ball still,
He's
right?
in
Where's
a
he play at?
Division 3 school in Howard Payne University. That's
Okay.
uh that's down here in Texas also.
Okay.
That's in Brownwood.
Gotcha. Hey, Jen, do me a favor. Mute your mic because we're getting a lot of feedback through you. There we go. Much better. All right. Cool. So he
Yes, sir.
plays D3. What position does he
Right now
play?
he's third and second. His primary position is third base, but wherever they need him, really.
That's right. Lila, does that sound like you wherever you needed?
Yeah.
Now, Lila, if I was to ask you to go play outfield, like left field, would you get mad at me?
No.
No? Okay, all right. Now, JJ, if I was to say, hey, I know you're normally a pitcher, play some infield, play some first base, I need you to go outfield because we got a hole
Yes,
out
sir.
there. You ready to go play? That's right. Look, I'm going to tell you. That's the number one thing right there to being drafted is having an open mindset and ready to play where the coach needs you. So, all right, dude. So you started playing at like 3 or 4, like probably before you could really walk really good. You probably had a bat in your hand. Like, what's kept baseball in your life for so long? Because I mean, you're playing 12U now. Like, it's a hard game. What do you like about it?
Everything really. It's just I like to have fun. When I'm playing sports, I like to have fun, and I think baseball just keeps me happy, keeps me going.
That's awesome. Lila, what do you think about this dude? What questions you got for him?
Who's your biggest inspiration? Like in life,
I'll say my
baseball,
dad is my
whatever.
biggest inspiration. My dad and my brother, especially my dad.
Okay.
He's
Did
been
he
with.
slide you a
There you go.
20? Did he slide you a 20 over there just for a minute so you'd say his name?
But
I'm
but
just
yeah,
kidding. I'm just kidding. Well, yeah. So tell us,
my
your dad
dad,
and your
man, he's
brother.
just the best. He's been with me this whole ride, and always there for me whenever I need it. Something if I'm down on something, pushes me through it. I get through it, and just a great guy. And my brother too. My brother's always there to help me. If I'm doing something wrong, he improves me, improves my work ethic, how hard I go for something. But both of them,
That's awesome. That's cool. I like that. I mean, I think that's what baseball brings us is we have an attachment to the people that introduce the game to our life, and I think that's what makes best baseball so special. So your inspirations, dad and brother, but baseball is a hard game, dude. It's a game of where you're gonna fail most of the time, more times than you succeed. Like, what keeps you playing the game though? You said it's happy, but it's a
see,
lot of like
that's
getting
that's the
out
thing.
and
For
all those
baseball,
fun
for me,
things.
it's you got to be mentally tough. You got to be tough in your head, and you have to have a right. You have to have a right mindset. You strike out, so what? You have another AB. You make an error, so what? Get the next one. You just got like if things don't go your
I
way, you
like
just
it.
got to keep going.
Well, now I think that is amazing for someone at your age to be able to say because the game is very tough. How do you keep yourself positive? I mean, because we all hit streaks and we get those slumps. I think my entire playing career, Lila and JJ, I think I was in a slump my entire career. I just didn't get out of that slump. But how do you keep yourself positive when things are when it doesn't feel like it's going
Well,
right?
if things aren't going your way, you still got to be. You can't be down on yourself. You still got to be going with your team. If you still got to be there, even if you didn't get the result you wanted. And I think like if I when I keep going, it's just I look at my team and how those guys are there for me and they're gonna pick me up when I need it.
That's man. I feel like you like. I really didn't write this dude the answers that he's supposed to say down just for our listeners out there. Like he is coming up with this stuff all on his own.
Yeah.
You're a pretty wise guy, man. Like you sound like you got some stuff going on good there. Lila, you think so? You approve? You approve?
Yeah,
All right. Well, look.
I
When our
approve.
field reporters
Yeah.
approve, that's a big deal. All right.
Yeah.
So check this out, Lila. This dude throws lefty and he bats righty. How did that
Okay.
happen? Like, what was
Okay,
it?
so
Yeah, so what's
Yeah,
going
was that
on
that
there?
natural?
lefty part is really funny, and I had no idea until my dad actually told me. So as a little kid, before I started playing baseball, every time I would pick up a ball or something, and it was with my right hand, my dad would be like, "Nope," and he make me drop it and pick it up with my left hand, and he like, "You use your left hand, you use this hand,
Okay.
not your right one." And I was like, "Yes, sir."
Wow. Okay. Now, do you know why your dad did that?
I think he wanted to see maybe something a little different from my brother.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you. So I'm there with your dad. When my youngest son is 9, and I wanted him to be a lefty so bad. because look,
Yes, sir.
lefties are different. And specifically, if you're on the mound,
Yeah.
like, pitching from the left side is a lot
Yeah.
different than, as a
Yeah.
hitter hitting from the right. Lila, which one do you hit best? Do you
Hmm.
hit best off righties or lefties? Because you're a righty, right?
Ah,
Yeah.
righties. Yeah.
See, I always hit better off righties, but a lefty would
Hmm.
always like just make me look. The lefties would put me quickly back into my slump, I guess I could say. So
My dad throws lefty too and hits
yeah,
righty.
it's different.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
Now, so your dad didn't care if you batted from the right or left side. He just wanted you to throw. He just
No.
wanted you to throw lefty, right?
Oh yeah.
AJ. Oh, AJ. JJ. Wow. So, all right. Well, tell me about your experience going through baseball. So you
Mm.
started off with t-ball, probably, maybe,
Hmm.
and then when did you enter the travel ball
Um,
ranks?
Man, all through 7, 8, U, 9, you just really stayed close. And then once we hit 10U,
Okay.
I'm at 12U right now. We've been with 12 since 10U. And and he was like, my dad said, wait, we're gonna play in Houston. And I was like, what? Like I had no idea. Like, why are we playing so far? And that's when I realized, like, oh, this is when I start to see better competition and guys like me.
Yeah. So you got invited and you got to play out at
Oh,
the
yes, sir.
1,000 team tournament in Houston, right? How was that? Like, 1,000 teams is
Yes,
one thing, but the competition level
yes, sir.
was
We actually
insane,
played
right?
um, the number 5 12U team in the nation and the number 1 12U team in the nation. And
Which one was that number
Banditos
one team?
Galeon. And
Okay, okay. I think they took out Banana Jake's team, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. So, like, were you guys like a last day
it
elimination,
was
or
there were just
how
so
long did you
much.
guys survive?
You play 2 games on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday, and depending on
Mm-hmm.
how you do, you get to play on Monday.
Wow. Okay. How was Monday? Monday
We
was the
did
hard day, huh?
we didn't qualify for Monday. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
Mm.
Man, like, what did you see out there that blew your
how
mind?
big those kids, how big those kids were on that on the Banditos.
Yeah.
This guy is a 12-year-old and he's 6'1", 6'2" maybe, and they have
Did you ask for his birth certificate?
and that
Look, seriously, like sometimes I've seen some kids. Look, Lila, you're not the biggest in stature. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. She's kind of she's got super quick twitch. That's what matters for Lila. But like some of these kids are bigger than I am, and I'm like, there is no
Yeah.
way, dude. You got to show me that birth certificate. Like they should walk around with their birth certificates as lanyards. Like it's crazy.
Hmm.
So, the
yes
Benditos
sir,
team, were they pretty good?
they're really good.
Yeah. Well, tell me how your team did. So, how'd you do?
I started that game on the mound, and I did pretty good. I think I had
Okay.
no walks, 7 strikeouts. I think 2 or 3 hits, and we were only down 4-0.
Ooh,
We were only down 4-0 going into the
that's not bad.
third fifth inning, and then
Okay.
it started. I just got
Mm.
my arm
Mm.
just got tired. I just ran out of gas.
Yeah.
How many games did you
It
pitch
was just
before that one
it was just
in
that
the
one
same
game.
tournament?
Yeah, and
Just
I
that
said
one?
yeah.
Okay. So they rested you up for that one. Gotcha. All right, Lila, your turn.
What's your mindset
I
when you step
just
into the box?
I have a certain approach, right? I look at the plate and I see ball 2, and I see ball 6, and I stay 2 through 6. Ball 2 would be inside, and then 3 or 4 or 5 would be, 3 or 4 would be middle, and then 5 and 6 is outside. And then when I get 2 strikes, I'm that's when I get 2 through 8, um, trying to foul off what I can, not taking anything for strike three.
Gotcha. So in a two
Yes,
strike
sir. I
count, do you
get
change
when
your
I get two
stance?
strikes, I try to go little to no stride, and I get wider.
Gotcha. Lila, I don't know if you saw this dude's tanks that he hits, but I think tanks.
I
No.
didn't.
All right. So this dude hits some monsters. How old were you when?
How
Yeah.
many have
Well,
you
yeah.
His
hit?
How
whole
many have you
career, I
hit?
think 7 or 8, and then this season I have one or two.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's just not even that big of a deal anymore, Lila. Just like one or two. I mean, just like JJ. Like I haven't. I don't know if I've said this during season 3 yet, but look, I never hit a home run like my entire baseball
And
career,
neither
JJ.
has my dad.
Like
me
like
either.
we're Lila's working on it, but now JJ, tell me what it was like when you hit that first home run. Did you
No,
know it was
I've
gone?
never done it before, so I started running like it was a double, stand up double, and then I saw it go out. I looked right at
Yeah.
my dad. I pointed at him. It was it was so crazy. It was
Oh
fun. Yeah,
man, did he go get the ball?
yeah. He's got man.
He better.
He's gotten all
He
my home
better.
run
Do you?
balls, all my great pitch games, everything.
That's all awesome. I can't imagine like hitting that ball, it coming off the bat, and you just like, there's just that feeling. I think I don't know. I never hit one. I couldn't tell you, but I assume there's that little piece of like
Yeah.
this ball's gone. So you hit your second one. Now, did you develop a
The
little
thing
bit more
is, I hit my
swag when you
first
hit
two
that
home
second
runs
one?
in the same tournament. I hit one on Saturday, and I hit one on Sunday. And on Sunday,
Ooh,
we were on the same field. It was the same thing. Oh, that's a double, stand up double, and I see it go out, and I was like, no way. Yeah.
like two.
I
It's
know.
crazy.
Like how hard? I mean, that's pretty awesome. So did you
Mm,
now you've hit a couple? You got like a bat toss or like what's your signature? Do you have a signature like
Uh,
home run
when I
celebration
go,
now?
I don't know if you know what a Euro step is. It's a basketball move. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Going
I know. I'm
when I
learning.
touch home
I'm learning.
plate, I hit a little Euro step, then I stomp on home plate.
Okay. Now that's the one where you barely touch the
Hmm.
ground as you're
Yes,
like
sir.
hopping or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, that's my interpretation of it. So I really don't know what. I mean, yes, I do know what a Euro step is. I've never tried to do it though. I don't know if I could pull that one off. So, man, let me. So, your brother, you have an older brother. What did you learn from him as you were growing up about baseball? Because it sounds like you've got some really good coaches and influencers around you that helps keep you mentally
I
strong. What
think
did you
really from
learn from
him,
your
it
brother?
was I learned how to keep that same mindset and mentality and stay mentally tough. Also, a little bit of hitting because we both hit from the right side, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and in his
Gotcha. Now, does he hit
no,
tanks like you too?
not even close.
No. Oh, snap! You done
Oh,
you. Now, do you rub that in? You
Yes,
have to
that's
you have to
exactly
rub
what
that in
I
his
do.
face just a little bit, right? Well, you know what? We all have dreams. One of these days, I'm gonna hit one. I don't know. It may be in a video game though. I may have to play MLB The Show in order for me to hit one. But Lila, what you got for JJ?
what's your favorite baseball team
Houston
and
Astros
why?
because my brother is a Rangers fan, and me and my dad are both an Astros fan.
Oh,
What's wrong with him? Like he didn't like
I don't know.
go with you guys.
He's just like,
That's okay. I mean, sometimes people have to go their own journeys. Now, I was a Rangers fan for a minute there. You ever heard of a
yep,
guy named Jose Canseco?
yeah.
All
heck
right,
yeah.
so I was a big Canseco fan growing up, and he played for the Rangers for 2 or 3 seasons, I think it was. So my dad actually took us out to Arlington Stadium, and I got to
You
watch
know the
Canseco play for the
All Star
first time.
Weekend
So,
is in Arlington this year.
uh huh. Mm-hmm.
I don't know
That are
yet.
you going?
Maybe if I hit a maybe if I hit a
Oh
few more
man.
bombs, my dad will let me go.
Yeah, for real, Dad. Like you got to get this kid there. Like, come on. Look, how many bombs do you think it would take to get you there? You think?
If they're pretty far, maybe like two or three. But if it just
Okay, I think that's fair.
Oh,
I
that's
think that's
it?
fair. Lila, you think that's fair? His
no,
dad should get him out there for that. No, how many you
Mm-mm.
think he should hit?
Like, at least
if they're
5.
just
Okay.
like if I
Yeah.
don't know it's gone, then maybe yeah, I think 4 or 5. But if I know it's gone, there are no doubters. Like two or three.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubters. Yeah. Like
All
2,
right.
3.
So now you're hitting a lot of bombs. I'm gonna guess and figure out which bat you're swinging. Now I did watch some videos earlier, but I don't know if I saw one from this year. Are you swinging the Easton Hype?
I just moved on from that bat.
No. What are
The
you swinging now? Because that
the
was the
Rollins
bat to
Icon,
have.
the 2024.
Oh,
Really?
the
Yeah,
white
That's
and
the
gold
two
one?
piece.
composite.
Yeah.
Mm.
That one's nice.
All right. So now is it better than
I
the
think it's a
Easton
more
Hype?
balanced bat than these Nike, but
Okay. Gotcha. Lila, what you swinging now?
I'm swinging a Cat X.
Ooh, the black one or the white one?
yeah,
No, I'm
I
swinging
swung
the
Okay.
regular one, the
gray
white
Cat X
one.
composite in 11 year.
Did you like the composite?
Mm,
What do you like better? Now we don't talk a lot of like stuff like this on this show, but this is kind of interesting though. Like, what's your take on a composite versus an aluminum bat,
I
JJ?
think composite bats definitely have more pop, but some of them break a lot easier than a one piece bat. Like
yeah.
you see, like
Yeah.
people break their hype fires in less than 5 or 6 weeks. But I actually have a one piece bat too. It's a Rawlings 2020, not Rawlings, Louisville Slugger, the 2024 Atlas. And I actually
Okay.
earned that
Yep.
bat. I won it in a competition.
Yeah.
There was a exit velo off the tee uh, with your bat at
Mm-hmm.
Baseball Express,
Mm.
and I won it for the 12U division.
Wow. So you
Yeah.
had the highest exit velo? Wow. That's crazy. So, but now I haven't seen the new bat, but it's a two piece, and you think it's more
Yes, sir.
balanced
Yeah.
than the hype is? Wow. Because I've seen the meta, and the meta is usually just like the some of the others from that vendor. What do you like better about it?
I think it's the way I think it's the way I feel with it. Like at the on the grip it comes with, there's a little a taper at the
Yeah.
bottom,
Okay.
and the grip is a lot thicker. I like the thicker kind of grips, and the Hype Fire one is just like really thin.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Look, this dude. Go ahead,
I
Lila.
I change all
Yeah,
my bat
me
grips.
too.
I use lizard skin only.
Lizard skin.
Yeah.
I know them. Well, I think that's very important, though. I think having a
Yeah.
grip that fits your hands is super important. So JJ don't like a thin grip, but see, I'm more of the style. I think I like a thin grip better. So JJ, you like a little bit
I think
thicker,
I do because
cushionier
my
grip?
hands are like really big. I have some really big
I bet
hands.
so. I bet your hands are bigger than mine already. We might need to see your birth certificate. We ain't done yet though. So you
Yes, sir.
pitch too, right? That was a big deal for your dad because he wanted you to throw lefty. Now, if you get drafted by the MLB, are you going to be a pitcher or a hitter?
Whatever I can do, I'll take it. Pitcher, hitter.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, whatever's open.
Now, pitching. How is your pitching?
I've heard from coaches and other people I'm a really good lefty pitcher.
Gotcha.
I throw
Now, what kind of pitches you throwing?
fastball, curveball, slider, changeup.
Okay.
Ooh, got a
Yeah.
variety.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of kids, Lila. I think you've probably caught some kids that throw some knuckle curves. Yeah,
Yeah,
like you haven't mixed the knuckle curve in
Not
there,
yet.
have you, JJ?
not yet.
That would be a killer pitch, but like,
The knuckle curve is crazy.
yeah, I bet it is when you're catching,
Yeah,
right? So, Lila, what age group you're playing in now?
13 new.
13. All right, so you'd be playing you'd be playing JJ, maybe a little bit step up from JJ now. JJ, what's your pitcher's
Yeah.
mound visits like? Because we got a catcher here now with us. So when you have a mound visit from your catcher, what does he do to get you back in the
He's just
zone and
like
ready to go?
they tell me
Or she?
like everybody knows that you're a good pitcher and that you can do this. All you gotta do is just throw strikes. This is your game and you can control it.
Gotcha. Lila, what are you normally saying when you walk up on the mound? Somebody, are you like, man, you got to get this stuff under control? Like, what is wrong with you? Are you
No,
more calm?
usually I go up there and I tease them a little bit. So I go up there and I'm like, okay, the plate's been in the same spot for all of baseball and you still can't find it. Or like, if you don't throw a strike, I'm gonna fill your pockets full of meatballs and throw you in a river full of piranhas or something like that. Just
Yeah, that
pretty
might that
calm,
might get my attention.
and it
Yeah.
works. It
Like,
works.
seriously, JJ, the plate hasn't moved. Why do you keep throwing your
Yeah.
pitches over here?
Why can't you
Like,
find it?
I think that works. JJ, I think that should work for your catcher. I think he should say that to you. What would you say if your catcher said
I'll
that
be
when he
like,
came out there?
I know, it's okay.
I know. You're telling me where the plate is. I know. Don't you see I'm trying? That's crazy. All right. Now, I saw something in your bio that your parents sent over that you have a
Oh
6A
yes, sir. My
state
brother.
medal. Texas 6A state medal. What is that
In
about?
2021, my brother's high school senior year, he played at Smith Valley, and they made it to state semifinals. And if they won, they're in state championship. But that team they're playing was really good. And when we lost, I was the bat boy. I was the bat boy for almost the whole
Okay.
season, whole year. And when we lost that game, all of us went out there to line up on the behind third base to say good game. And when we all got our medals, they were presenting it to us. There was two of us. There was me and my other bad boy Austin, and we both they knew we were there, and they both had two extra ones for us.
Oh, that is
Ooh,
awesome.
that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
And we
that's
actually
pretty
played.
awesome, man. All right. So when you
They I think it was a minor league
go
field
ahead,
that they played at. Yeah,
really?
it was. I think it's the Round Rock Express. I think that's the Rangers minor league team.
Okay. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. Wow. So, before we get into the MLB and telling us which team you're going to play for, if you don't get drafted out of high school and you go to college, which most kids need to do these days, which
LSU.
college you going to pick and go to? Oh, he said that without a doubt. Like he
Ooh,
didn't even
yeah.
have to think about that.
No doubt there.
You know what? They got a pretty good baseball program. I'll say. I'll
They
say.
do.
I got a chance to watch them play in the World Series this past year. I was at Game 1, not the offensive
Oh yeah,
explosion that happened in Game 2 and Game 3, but I saw the pitching match.
that that
Paul Skeens,
that's my guy.
he's pretty good,
Paul
right?
Skeens is my guy.
See,
Yeah.
so yeah, yeah.
We did an episode not long after I got back from Omaha, and I didn't even know how to pronounce his name right, and everybody made fun of me. But I'm learning. See, I'm learning. Um,
What did you
I
say?
don't I
How'd you
don't even
pronounce
know.
it?
Like
Paul Skeens.
I don't know. I would probably embarrass myself even more if I tried to say it. I couldn't tell you. Well, that's awesome, man. So, like, what's your goals now in baseball? Like, what are you working to
I'm
achieve?
working to achieve to not even MLB. That would be great to play in the MLB, but I want to see. I want to be at the D1 college level.
Okay. Well, here's the one thing that I have learned about baseball and MLB is if you can play the game, You don't have
Yeah.
to be at a D1 school,
Hmm.
like your brother. I mean, he's at a D3, but if he
Yeah.
plays, they're gonna find him. And obviously, I think if you land a D1, like ship to one of these schools, like obviously you got a lot of work ready for you. But man, dude, take your chance to play ball
Yeah.
wherever you can, man, because that's the cool thing about MLB is they will find you. Like even if you're not in the
Yeah.
USA,
Yeah.
like they're gonna find you. And like don't ever let that discourage you. Keep your head. Actually, honestly, dude, I think I may need to talk to you because you're more mentally strong than I am. Sometimes I think so. Like you got this stuff under control. Lila, you got any other questions for this dude?
No, I have nothing
Well,
else.
who's your favorite baseball player out there right now? Who do you model your
Oh
game
I,
at
yeah.
I'll go for
after?
pitching. I'll go with Aroldis Chapman. Big lefty.
Okay. Lila, is he pretty good?
He throws real
Yeah.
hard,
Yeah.
like 105.
What?
A few years back, I don't
Yeah.
know
105?
when. Um, I
Yeah.
think it was when he was pretty young. He topped out at 105 in the game.
Yeah.
What? See, now Lila's my resident MLB specialist because, like, you
Yeah.
guys to me are like the celebrities. So it's a big deal that I get to talk to you, but then I need Lila to tell me the MLB insider scoop. But this dude
Yeah.
throws 105. Wow. Now,
Yeah.
are you going to be a pitcher with a lot of speed
I'm gonna be a
or a
pitcher
lot of
with
movement?
both.
Both. There you go.
Ooh.
All right. So, and what was your favorite
Aroldis
player's name
Chapman, and
again?
then that was for pitching. And then hitting, I'll probably go with Yordan Alvarez.
All right.
Oh yeah, he's pretty
Um,
good
Where
he
does he
too.
plays for the
play?
Astros.
Astra. That's right. Okay, I do know that name. I,
What did you think?
I assumed it was. Don't try to call me out here, Lila, like that. You just gonna try to put me out there. Like I assumed it must have been the Astros, but I wasn't sure. Um, I don't know, man. Look, you get signed to the MLB. Do we get signed autographed jerseys so you don't
Yeah.
forget about us?
Or I
Is
guess
that is
I'll
that a
trade
decent
him.
deal? All right, JJ.
I might have to trade you one.
Oh yeah, there you go. Look, Lila's
Huh?
got dreams of playing in the MLB, and if not the MLB, very very close to it. So you better get your
Yeah.
game right. Get your head on straight, cause Lila ain't playing no jokes. Like out on the field, she's ruthless.
Mm-mm.
You just don't even know. You heard her. She calls out her own pitcher. Like seriously, like the plate's been here. Like she don't play no games, man. All right, so he's going to LSU. He's going to be a Tiger. Pretty decent team. I'll go with that. All right, which team? Now, I guess he's going to say the Astros here. But which team do you
Yeah.
want to play for? Who do
I
you
want
want to draft?
Astros to draft me. But if I had any chance to play in the MLB, I'll take it. No matter what team.
Of course, of course. Well, look, I can't imagine what it's like to grow up with, childhood heroes and wanting to play for an organization. I had those. Look, I wanted to play for the Oakland Athletics. And then when Conseco went to, oh,
Oh.
don't say anything. Like Oakland was a lot. We were winning
Yeah,
World
back,
Series
back in
back in the
wait, say
day,
that one more
so
time.
I can't
Back in the
talk
day.
about what it's like today.
Back in the day. Back in the day.
He tried to call me out too, Lila. Like y'all just ganging up on me back in the day. That's right, back in the day. But then, I mean, you still got it, man. Both of you two, like pick wherever you want to play, and then write down those goals that's needed to get you there, and then there's where the work starts, right? So have goals, set yourself some timelines of things that you want to work on, and stick to those things. And I know your dad's going to hold you to it, so like stay focused. How is school? Because we've spent 40 minutes talking about all this stuff, but school is super
That's
important.
one
How you
thing my
like
dad
school?
always talks to me about is if you're on school, you can put baseball aside, but if you even want to have an actual chance, you have to have the grades. Like there could
That's
be
right.
there
That's
could be
right.
two
You got to have an
lefties,
education.
and y'all are both the same. You are both great pitchers. Next thing my dad said, who they're gonna go to the grades. Who has the better grades?
That's right. Look, I've heard
Mhm.
from scouts and I've heard and watched videos, and some scouts show up to a high school and they have everything filtered by grades, and they just don't even look at the kids that don't even have the grades, regardless of
Yeah.
how well they play. If you don't have the grades, they can't spend their time trying to get you there. Like that's
Yeah.
that's up to you to get you there. So, what do you think you would want to do? What would you major in college?
I don't know really. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still got a long way to go, man. Like a long way to go. I'm still trying to figure out that answer to myself. So don't take it bad, JJ. All right, man. Well, look,
Yes, sir.
thank
Thank
you
you for
so
having me.
much, man.
It's a
This
great
is
opportunity.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. I want to definitely make sure you keep us tagged and
Yes,
all your
sir.
cool new dingers and stuff
Yeah.
you hit. Strikeout pitches. Like, I mean, what you
Yeah.
throwing now from a speed
I've
perspective?
topped out at 73, 72, 73. I, s-
Those
Lila,
gas.
can you hit that? Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Hey,
foul it
can you hit
off.
it?
I probably foul it off.
Can you
Yeah,
hit
I
it
think
with
I'd foul it off. I
Can
don't
you
know
hit
if I
it
could
with
piece
a
that up
curveball?
though. That's some that's some gas.
With a
Ooh.
so
I'm not good at
you got
curveballs.
control of a curve at that
That's
speed
a
like that?
fastball right there. I think my curveball. That's the thing. If you
Okay.
could have
Okay.
really good fastball, and then you can throw like a loopy curveball. My curveball sits maybe 50, 58, 59. Mm.
Really?
Ooh.
And then it drops.
That's faster than my fastball.
Wow. Dude, I'm gonna tell you,
Thank you.
very impressive. You got a lot of stuff to be proud of, dude. Um, and that's why we wanted you on the show, and I think your story should be an
Thank you.
inspiration for everyone. Like, look, work hard, dedicate yourself to something,
Yes, sir.
and good things will come. So, all right, look, we can't let you go until we ask our final question. And it's
Oh
usually, see,
yeah.
Lila already knows. It's usually the hardest question, JJ.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Yeah. All right, Lila, I'm gonna let you ask. You know what I'm talking about, right? All right,
I know.
go
I
ahead.
know. What's your
Uh,
walk-up song?
man, we don't get walk up songs. They don't like them. They don't like them.
What?
Oh, what?
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, let's just pretend like you're gonna get to pick your next walk up song.
Yeah,
It'll
what would your walk-up
probably
Yeah,
song be
tell
though?
us.
Gasolina by Daddy.
I was gonna say
Apparently, that's a popular song, Gasolina.
it
Yeah.
is.
Sing that for me, JJ. How's that go?
I don't know. I just like I like the way it goes. I like it gets me like let's do this. It gets me pumped up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you really didn't have to sing it. Sometimes, every once in a while, we'll get someone on to sing it, and it'll make for a hilarious clip. But all right.
Hmm.
Look, music's important, man.
Mm.
Music's important. Well, cool. Well, I'm gonna have to go listen to Gasolina now because that's a new one for
Daddy
me. Who
Yankee.
sings it again?
Daddy
Oh, I know,
Yankee.
I know who Daddy Yankee is. Well, I don't know that
Fair.
song though, so I'll have to go look it up. We'll see if it gets my juices flowing. So maybe I'll finally hit a home run over my back fence.
Oh
Over my
yeah.
back fence, Lila, not like a real one. No. So, all right. Well, look. Hey, thank you so much.
Sure. Thank
Thanks
you
to
for having
Mom and
me.
Dad for hanging out with us and letting you be a part of the show. Lila, thank you for hanging out. We got a sneak peek into
Hmm.
Lila's closet there, and yep,
There we go.
we're gonna get her a studio set up sometime in the future, and
You need to
that's
give me
right.
one.
Look, we got to work on finances. Finances is a big thing. So, all right. Well, look, thank you guys so
Sure.
much for listening to us. Again, we're the Slide Podcast. We talk to kids, superstars from all over this country. And, Lila, we actually there's a decent amount of listeners that we have that's not even in the U.S. Did you know that? Yeah,
Ooh,
we have
no.
some international listeners too. So, thank you guys so much for following us. Look us up and follow us on all social media: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X.
All you
I
gotta do
can't
is just,
remember
like,
all that stuff. I can't.
follow us on
JJ.
everything, really.
Yeah, follow us on everything, just like
All social
what
media.
JJ
There you
said.
go.
JJ, how can we follow you, man?
Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Okay. And what's the name
All
that
of
we
it's
need to
really,
search for?
JJ All Day 20.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Got you, dude. All right, here's it. We're at the end of the show, and we let you close out the show just like you started it, okay? All right, so we've told everybody thanks for listening. Here's the biggest task for you, AJ.
Oh, 3
AJ.
errors.
See, I did it
3
again,
errors in one
JJ.
game. Man.
3 errors,
I didn't know he
crazy,
was keeping
man.
score. Like,
I was keeping score too.
oh, that's messed up. See, y'all done plotting against me. All right, well, look, I'm not going to make any more because the show's about over. So
Okay,
that's
thank
pretty
you,
easy
Ryan.
for me. Look, here's what we got.
Thank
We
you,
need you to
AA
do,
Ron.
JJ, is see, he's got it now. He hit me with the
got
AA
him.
Ron. That's what I like. I like that. All right. Well, look, see, at the beginning of the interview, he was all nice and postured up, and now he's relaxed and cool. So, look, that's what we want to do. We want to add some fun and some positivity to the world. So, JJ, the last thing that we'll have you do is I'm going to say until next time, and you get to say we will catch you on the slide. Okay. All right, Lila. Any final words for our listeners?
I'm good.
Lila's good from California, so that means I'm good from South Carolina. So thank you guys again. Subscribe, follow, share, and until next time, JJ.
We thank you for toughing it out and pushing through. Now, let's go teach the world great sportsmanship, leadership, to go inspire someone through your dedication and excitement for the game. Make sure to smash the like and follow button on all social media at The Slide Podcast Show and The Slide Pod on Twitter. Plus, leave us a review and feedback. Until next time, we'll catch ya on the slide.